Hi, this is Raj Desai, and this is my analysis of Indian cricket. In the past 3 decades, Indian cricket captains have made some horrendous decisions in big games. The first such instance was Azharuddin deciding to bowl first in the 1996 semi-final with Sri Lanka. Uh, as per the team's decision at the time, they wanted to bat first if Azhar won the toss, but he went against the run of play and decided to bowl first, and I think it was a non-cricketing decision. And further, the way he and his close buddy Ajay Jadeja threw their wickets away, it was very clear that the decision was a non-cricketing one. Enough said about that. The thing which hurt the most was the 2003 World Cup final between India and Australia. At the time, Sourav Ganguly, the Indian captain, decided to bowl first for a very inexplicable negative decision, and a very defensive decision at that. And just to have some kind of understanding of why he would have made that decision. If you remember, India went to New Zealand just a couple of months before that, and they had a horrendous, a disastrous series where they were smacked by New Zealand in both the one-day games and in the test matches. And when they came to South Africa for the World Cup, the team had no confidence, and they even struggled to beat Holland. The first game against Australia, they were belted out cheaply. Apart from Tendulkar, nobody really delivered. And later on, as Tendulkar, the great Tendulkar, who as far as I'm concerned is the greatest one-day player to have walked on the planet, took the team on his shoulders and single-handedly took India to the finals of the World Cup. And because of that performance, the entire Indian team grew in confidence, and even the bowlers were bowling at their best. Now, in the World Cup final, this was a different team than the team which played Australia in the first game. And Sourav Ganguly, you as a captain should have known that. Now, when you win the toss, you bat first under those circumstances. Okay? Now, by doing that, you gave a very wrong impression to your teammates that, you know what, you're playing not to lose, and also to Ricky Ponting and the Australian team that this guy has made a very negative and a defensive decision. Sourav, in one-day cricket, you either win or you lose. You don't play not to lose, okay? And you know that. You are a good captain and you knew that. Now that is a blunder. And Indian cricket fans will never forgive you for that disastrous decision you made on that day. Now, the third such instance happened in the recently concluded Champions Trophy India versus Pakistan final. And Pakistan was doing really well, especially after they beat England. You knew that this was a good team, and the bowling especially was really bowling in the right areas, as you could see, when Ben Stokes was struggling to deliver in that particular game. Now, Virat Kohli made a very lackadaisically arrogant decision and an overconfident decision to put Pakistan into bat when he knew that Pakistan team were not capable of chasing 300 runs. You knew off the bat that India is out. That was a bad decision by Virat Kohli, and a very overconfident and unnecessarily arrogant decision where he thought that he could bundle out Pakistan for 250 and Indian batsmen could chase down those runs. A big mistake. And the way Bumrah and Ashwin bowled negatively and erratically, you knew that they were bowling under pressure. And this pressure was created by the captain, who for absolutely an idiotic reason decided to bowl first and cost India the game. Well, in all fairness, Pakistan could have won the game anyway. But when you send a wrong message to your teammates and to the opponents that you are not sure what you're doing, that's all they need in a big game. And that's exactly what happened. And one more thing about you, Virat. You are not playing your best 11. Why is Yuvraj Singh there in the team? He's your buddy, he's your close friend, fine. This can't be nepotism, this is Team India, okay? And Ajinkya Rahane, you know what? For all of us cricket fans who know something about the game, we know that there is a professional rivalry between you and Ajinkya Rahane. You don't want him to hog the limelight because you know, as all of us know, that he's India's best player under all playing conditions. And you wasted this guy's talent on purpose. You kept him out of every single game, and you put your buddy Yuvraj Singh there. Shame on you, okay? And now you're putting this guy to open in a meaningless tour of the West Indies. And then what? When Rohit Sharma comes back, again throw him out? Your game plan is devious, is diabolical. We fans can see it, and we're going to call your bluff as soon as we see it here. Ajinkya Rahane is the Rahul Dravid of this generation. He plays for India in a 50-over game, especially in conditions where England is going to have the 2019 World Cup, where, trust me, that World Cup there'll be seaming conditions. It will be like the 1975 World Cup where Gary Gilmore and Mike Hendrick were swinging the ball, or 1979 World Cup final where the great Joel Garner destroyed England with his, with his in-cutters and the swinging deliveries. And even 83 World Cup final when mediocre Indian bowlers was swinging the ball all over the place all day long. So England is going to be different. We want to make sure that Ajinkya Rahane is in the team and plays every game. You know what? He's a better player than you under all playing conditions, Virat. Sorry, you can cut this rivalry out. This is not about you. This is not even, you're not even bigger than the game. The game is, in a way, you can't be bigger than the game because the game is run by a bunch of bureaucratic clowns. But remember, you can never be bigger than Team India, and you can never be bigger than a great nation called India. So we are watching you. We'll call your bluff the time we see it. Adios.